Hi everyone, Ray from Pro String with another racket restringing tutorial. Hope you're all well and thanks for tuning in. Today's racket, some familiar faces possibly. Anyway, Ezone 100. Yonex Ezone 100 guys. 16 by 19 stringing pattern. 100 square inch, 300 grams. Pretty straightforward restringing job tennis wise for a tennis racket. I've already cut myself a nice little sharp edge. 6 holes, 3 loops. Must start from the top. And as always the case with this type of racket, when there's 6 holes in the throat or neck of the racket. Yonex on this model at least provides a little arrow to show you where your middle is, and then of course your middle is on the 2 strings here where it needs to loop around. 3 loops, 6 strings. 2 mains are in, 1 to each side, 8 to each side, which means 8 minus 1, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's right, and if you thought it, I am a mathematician as well. No, just kidding. Yeah, I'm not funny. All these hours I spend in this little 10 square meter room, maybe less. I'll definitely give you guys a tour of this room one day. Hell, should we just do it now? Nah, keep you guys guessing. Right, 51, I could be in a palace and I'm just lying. Anyway, 49, surprised I'm in such a good mood, considering it's 10:43 p.m. UK London time. 49 pounds of tension, guys. It is a brand new frame, never been strung before, never been used before, hence the cardboard I just showed you a minute ago. So you need to go up 4.4 pounds. If your machine doesn't do by the 0.1, then 4.5 or even 5 is fine pounds, or 2 kg, 2 kilos. 1 kilo is 2.2 pounds. See, mathematician again. Wow. Should change hobbies. Should change job. It's not even a hobby. Anyway, 3 strings to each side, guys. 3 strings to each side, compensating your tension throughout the racket. Don't be an animal and just do 8 to one side or 4 or 5 or 6 and then just change to the other side because you feel like it. Try to follow this system. This is what's used. This is what's used on the tour. Professional stringers. Not that I'm on tour. I'm stringing for many people in London. Probably have a database close to 10,000 clients now. Started this in 2017, 18 even, 2018 maybe. Came to London 2015, so 7. Pretty sure I'm going to complete 6 years of pro stringing in June, I believe it was. You can look me up on Company's House. For you, those that are not familiar with the UK or the British system, if you go into Company's House, you'll find that's an official business. Everyone that's an official business, you'll find their name in the search bar of the search engine. Just type in Pro String, Pro-String Ltd Limited. So Pro String Limited. 2018, I'm pretty sure. Around my birthday, June. Right, 6 to each side, as you guys have seen. So I've actually was just watching Indian Wells. I was watching some tennis. Carlos Alcaraz and Alexander Zverev, and they've had to stop play at 1-0 in the first set because of a bee invasion. Never, ever, ever have I seen anything like it before. But I mean, it's swarming in bees, the stadium. It is unbelievable. Carlos Alcaraz literally ran off the tennis court, but I mean literally. Left his bag, everything, asked somebody on the side for a towel, and escaped. Not sure where Zverev, I always say that, Zverev went to. They only showed Alcaraz, but hopefully I can finish this racket in time and the bees have left so I can watch some tennis. So it was good timing because the next racket in the next racket to be restrung was this one, the Yonex Ezone 100, which I'm very curious to actually try because I've only got the 98 in demo, which has still not actually been strung, funny enough. It's the 98. It's the same racket, same paint job, different head size, 305 grams. They're both 305 grams, but one's 100 square inch, the other one is. That's it. One is 98 square inch, the other one's 100 square inch. 98 square inch, smaller head size, obviously, smaller sweet spot. What does that also mean? Smaller head size also means break strings less. Smaller head size also means the racket offers more control, but less spin and power. Right guys, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5 full lengths from top of the head all the way down to the grip. 7.5 lengths of the full racket. I'd imagine it doesn't matter where you start on this racket. I always like to double check. Some of them catch you out sometimes. Rarely, but yes, sometimes it can. Let's go here. Yeah, that's where you want to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you want to go on your 6th main. I always use a Parnell knot. Down, around, and back through. I don't know if you guys can see, the string is moving around on me. But yes, it is through your first initial knot. Very simple knot to use, a very effective, aesthetically looks very professional as long as you cut it nice and short. Obviously nobody wants to see a racket with a long knot. And if you're a stringer and you're leaving those knots long, here's a great example, I hope, how not to leave it, how it should look, in my opinion anyway. If you're leaving those knots long, I'm telling you now, there's clients that will not come back once they see that once. They will not give you a second chance. We had 22 rackets come in yesterday. So very interesting, yeah. So tennis fever becomes real. Always at middle of March. Always gets tasty. Everyone starts getting ready for tennis season out here in London. Just gonna check and see if these bees have decided to leave Palm Springs. Yes, play has. No. Still the same score. Sorry, 1-1. 15 love Alcaraz serving. We're good. Little tutorial. Waiting for the tennis to start again. So guys, who is the GOAT? Who's the GOAT, guys? Djokovic? Nadal? Federer? Who really is the GOAT? Who's your all-time favorite? Leave us a little comment there. Leave us a little comment. Who's your favorite tennis player? Who's the GOAT? Is Nadal going to win a few more Grand Slams? For me, Nadal is the GOAT. Sorry, guys. I'm Spanish. Soy español. My son's name, coincidentally, happens to be Rafa. Ouch. I know. You may choose to go to the next video, right? As you guys can see, I'm supporting. Every time I pull a string, I support the string. Don't let it come down. That's where at the end you're gonna have what I call the Mexican wave, and you'll have to do a lot of string straightening at the end, and it's not it's not the straightening of the strings in itself that you should be worried about. It's the tension loss. Believe it or not, it loses a lot of tension once you start playing around with the strings at the end. So leave yourself some nice straight strings, as straight as possible. Again, hopefully you've noticed. How's that view, guys? Does view work okay for you guys? No one ever says anything, so let's have a little bit of zooming in. How about the quality of the camera, guys? No one said anything yet. I've only gone out and spent a lot of money on a new phone for you guys. Wow, I dropped my phone almost a week ago. Screen completely smashed. Well, not actually, didn't even smash. It just went black with a bunch of lines in it. Yep, expensive drop, but I needed it anyway. It was the universe. You know, sometimes how the universe just tells you you gotta do something. That was my something. The universe telling me that my other phone was sugar. Yep. Always stringing one ahead as well, as you may have noticed. One ahead. What is one ahead? This stringing is weaving one more string ahead of the one that you already have placed or weaved in or previous. Why? I'll show you why. So let's focus on this next weave. I've actually not shown you guys before. Maybe it's a good idea to show you. So this weave, for me, nice and easy, really. Hopefully you agree. That was a nice easy weave, supporting the string, as you hopefully just saw, as always. So now I'm just going to do one normal weave. I'm going to pull my string now. Okay. Let's see how this weave goes, guys. Right. If you can't tell the difference, let me know in the comment. Let's keep it a secret. I'm going back to my old habits. How about now? What difference did you tell, guys? All right, I'll spill the beans. The weave is much easier. Much easier. So string one ahead, regardless the type of racket, whether it's squash, badminton, real tennis. A lot of you might not know what real tennis is. Google it. Queen's Tennis Club has a court. A few other ones around, I don't know where, but yes. Any type of racket, string, do yourself a favor and string one in front, guys. One in front. So easy. So easy. 10:54 p.m. I'm doing it again, stringing after 11 p.m. I've got 2 more to go at least, I think, tonight, which will press me close to probably 11:45. It's okay. I'd rather have more work than no work. We sleep when we leave this world. 5-6 hours a day is enough, or even 4.5, like I have been recently. A couple days this week. Today's the 14th, guys. 14th, almost 15th. 14th of March 2024. Accurate time of 10:55 p.m. Right. One more weave. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's actually a very valid point. I'm going to move the camera down. You can see because it's black racket and yellow strings. Yes, couldn't tell better. So, right, I'll show you in a minute what I'm talking about. Right, I'm stringing one in front that I'm not going to put it through, it doesn't matter, just in case I need a bit more string. So what I'm trying to tell you guys, well, that won't work right now, but in a moment you'll know exactly what I'm trying to tell you. Up the tension. So guys, let's go back a bit. Oh dear. I was trying my best not to touch the frame. So guys, very important little tip here. Hopefully, so you guys can see. I'm just looking at the camera, so exactly how you guys look at it. So you can see, we've got 2, or 4, I guess you could say, strings going upwards or downwards, which are our vertical or our mains. Now, you don't want a crossover, yeah? You don't want the string to be like that, let's say. I'll try to show you. You want the string to sit flush as that. That's what you want, right? You don't want a crossover. So if the string pokes out or pops out, or however you want to say it, you want to go exactly so it pops out over like it does in this case. You want to go over as well when you're threading it or weaving it through back. Keep that into account, guys. Hopefully you've made it this far into the video. Very, very important little tip. Might not affect durability, but it will definitely affect how it looks. And I'm all about how a racket looks when you finish. Very important to those who understand about this kind of thing. Now, our knot is going to go here. Slight issue though. That's exactly what I was talking about going over, under. I'm going to tie the knot there. I now need to take the string out, and I want it to go under, so that way it sits nice and flush. Okay, looks like we're almost through, and I'm under. Cool. Tension up again, 15 to 20% as usual, guys. And now I go under. Perfect. Perfecto. This massive gap here, why isn't it okay? This is going to look spot on as well. I mean, so you've got lots of strings here going on here. You've got a whole bunch there. Can you guys see that? What if I do this? Yeah, can you see that better now? So that's all going to sit nice and flush. So you can see why I went back, because I didn't want to go over. I wanted to go under, because here I had no choice. If I want to tie the knot there, I had to go under. It was going to be very difficult to go over. Start getting the awl involved there, and yeah, we don't want to do that. We want to stay away from the awl as much as possible. So there you have it. Tie myself my Parnell knot. I think this video, all jokes aside, especially this little last part, could be quite useful to many of you if you're looking to make a living out of this, or really have a pro look to your stringing for you and your clients, or just you and yourself. Right, guys, there you go. Racket should just pop off nice and easy. Barely applied any pressure to take the racket off the machine, but there you have it. Racket is done. Move my strings a little bit. Find that normally the quicker I go, the more moving around I have to do at the end, which I'd imagine is quite common for most as well. But there you have it. Not all that much moving strings, and that's what you want to avoid as well, moving those strings, and that's why we support the string. Right, that was 49, but we upped it to 4.4 to be exact pounds, so that way we compensate for the loss of tension on the grommets. The grommets need to set into the racket. Djokovic, for example, has all his rackets strung and left for 24 hours. I don't even believe they get weaved properly, just doesn't matter, just the grommets need to set. So stringing the racket with some nice tension and just let the grommets set. Obviously, if you're not a pro, then it doesn't really matter, that doesn't need to happen. and we just up the tension. If you're someone that's really fussy, you'll notice that the tension will drop more than normal, but then just get it restrung again. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Yonex Ezone 100. Nice paint job, gotta say. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Take care of yourselves and happy stringing.